Oh shit.
You set up for this one right here. Peace awareness lessons to help rule. You know me in this thing, so I'ma have my introduction. Here to me, I mean here for me and to you. Peace be upon you. We spit that truth. If anybody got a problem with it, well that's you. Cause me, I'ma keep doing my thing. Hobby, yeah, Mr. MC, who that I naturally be. You know me, I'ma slap my fucking truth on the beat. Oh, this acapella. Well, welcome, ladies and fellas. You know we up in here. All right, fucking, I'm finna go in. Zero people here. Let me get this message out. Let y'all catch up and whoever I catch up to, man. So, right now, I just was reading something about um the requirements for November 1st to receive SNAP benefits. You gonna have to work 80 plus hours monthly or something like that. You know, I seen the stereotype. You know, they had news articles is funny. They always post uh, um or it's always somebody that's go commenting, not the news article, but sometimes it do be the news article. But the people who commented, you know, make a comment like somebody made a comment like I don't know where it was from, Twitter or Facebook, but this shit just made me want to go live about it. Like it said, lazy niggas gotta get up and get a job now or some shit. So that just made me think like, shout out to my black people, so-called, you know, the indigenous, we the indigenous people of the land. Whether we got ancestors from Africa, 400 years over here on this land, and you got this skin tone, and not just the skin tone, but the bloodline inside of the veins, the genetics that you are made up of. You've been on this land. Your ancestors been on this land. Great great grandmothers, great 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 grandmothers, and great 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 grandfathers, and you are the great grandchildren. The great 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 grand is something big. So we've seen this shit. And if you don't know yourself, you can go through a hard time in these job fields. We be going through the hard times and people call us lazy, but we only mentally get lazy. We really have the strength and capacity. The reason why we mentally get lazy is because we have to stay strong because we dealing with racism and hatred towards us. It's the same shit. Racism, hatred. We deal with this shit. We the most people that deal with this shit. And the people who call us lazy, y'all have the jobs that y'all sit y'all ass down and don't do shit. You won't even do your jobs. Or y'all get mad when somebody black, like I'm seeing this shit right now where I'm at. Somebody got mad, a white dude got mad, like I don't bring race in this shit. I'm just seeing how this shit work. He getting mad over somebody that's been here and been there. He getting mad at somebody that's been there longer than him. Dude been there like he said 2+ years, 2 years plus. And the young white dude been there like not even a year yet. And the brother got the position, and he younger than me. The young brother younger than me. And this job is like, it's hard as fuck to get jobs when your background is fucked up. deliberately or undeliberately. Like my shit undeliberately just got fucked up. So I gotta stay where I'm at for the moment. But anyway, like, yeah, the brother like saying like, damn, he getting mad, put in a 2-week notice. So then like this week they gave him a raise. They gave him a raise, and now he's staying. And damn, they're getting paid the same as the brother who been there 2+ years, 2 years plus, and he ain't even been there a year. That shit will make you stress. That type of shit make black people stress. You have black people that quit. You have black people that get pointed at. Black men at that. Or the good looking black women, or the black women who speak up. You know, regardless of looks, if you speak up and you, as they say, ghetto ratchet and shit. But if you like, and if you can, and you coming in there doing your job, they gonna bother them too. You ain't ass kissing white people. You ain't not making enemies, but you not ass kissing either. They hate they hate us. They hate us. We the strong black people who are surviving in jobs right now. Black people who are surviving, or rather living and thriving in other higher places like real estate, blue collar jobs. You know, from the lowest McDonald's, shops, doctors, lawyers, real estate, other investors. I'm gonna get to that, Smelly. I don't know why your name is Smelly, but I'm gonna get to that, cause I was already thinking that. I'm already ahead on that thought. But let me get it out. It don't matter where we at. Whoa, they going the wrong way. Whoa, I should look. Oh no, they turning around. That one-way street shit tricky. Oh no, they parking. But no matter where we at, we get called lazy. We get called lazy in the job field. We get called lazy at work. Or a motherfucker think that you don't know what to do. I'm doing this job for like 5 or 6 months or some shit. Almost 9 months. I've been doing this job. I've been at this job since like March now. But it's every job I go to. But specifically because I'm in Crackerville, Honkyville. You know, it's majority. It's a diverse community. Like you got the Spanish community, and they hate my ass because my last name Cuba. They hate me. I'm shit. They hate me because I'm brown. I'm a brown skinned man with the last name Cuba, where the country or the island where they come from. There's some of them that don't like that shit, but I'll be like, I don't give a fuck, do something. But anyway though, and that wasn't for y'all. But anyway though, like, and that just had me thinking, like, man, we some strong people. And we is some strong people, not like Smelly Orange. To the white people who go through this shit who get called lazy, I don't see that shit. I'm not gonna lie. But I do see bullying. The last job I was at, this one white dude used to get bullied. Now, if y'all don't, that will make you lazy mentally too. That's I'm gonna be on a humane level. I'm not finna be, I'm gonna talk about what I seen. I seen a white dude who was like, oh, he stank. Man, damn, take a shower. I get it. But we gotta do like our ancestors did. You know what our ancestors did when you stank? Or when I'm talking about the eat part of the great grandmothers too. Hell. That's why I want to talk to more. I want to find elders, or elders should come out and tell us different stories, because I know it's a story where a great elder brought soap to somebody, was like, hey, you need to clean up. You reeking smell. You walking around, you smelling. Black people, I didn't have my struggles. Not even gonna sit up here and cap. But I was coming from a distrust, not distrust, but coming from a stress, depression type shit. And sometimes you get depressed, you just don't give a fuck. But we talk about reeking, smell like reeking, like when you ain't showered in, or you. And but if you somebody going to work, I mean the type of world we in, you go get ate up if you ain't on your shit. I'm gonna just say that. Dude was getting fucked up, and not just by black people, but yeah, he was getting roasted by black people. But black people, we wasn't to type that it wasn't nobody pushing them like, oh man, get out my way. Motherfucker just like, damn, nigga, damn motherfucker, you stink. You stink. So that really ain't bullying. But it was a white dude that bullied him. See, like, it was a white dude that bullied him, because that was a diverse place too, but it really wasn't no Spanish people. It was really like, that was hillbilly time for real. That job was out a little bit further from the job I'm at right now. So I'm a little bit safer, because if something pop off, I'm a little bit safe. I ain't got to be on the highway that long. But yeah. So out there was a little bit more, but it was a white dude that was bullying that white dude. And the white dude slapped the shit out of him. The one that was quiet and had the smell to him. He smacked the shit out the white dude, and they fired him. No, matter of fact, they didn't fire him. I think they fired the dude. But I'm like, so dude, you comparing the shit that we go through, we gotta go through by our fucking self. If I was to slap a motherfucker, like, for instance, like, it was the other job I was at, was another job I was at. Little white Cuban dude. Everybody bragging like, oh man, he got a gun, he got this. Like, let that would have been a motherfucking black person that's talking about, oh, this dude, he got a gun in his, they would have brought dogs, would have brought the K9 in there, bro. So no, you can't tell me shit, bro, that this shit don't exist. You can't tell me that we are lazy, because it's stupid as fuck. The only ones, like I said, if we is lazy, we only mentally lazy because a lot of motherfuckers give up because of the racist shit motherfuckers have to go through, the restrictions that jobs have, because if you got a felony, that shit go keep you away. Then you gotta pay to get the shit off the record that was forced on you. And 9 times out of 10, it's just so fucked up. 9 times out of 10 times, we gotta say 11 times, 11 out of 10 was that the black person who got convicted of a crime, and it is only for statistics reason. They don't even necessarily mean that the black person did the crime, bro. That's just truth. That don't even mean the black person did the crime. That's just like me. When they said I discharged my gun, they didn't even have proof that I did it. I just didn't finish fighting because I'm like, damn, I ain't even go to court for this shit. And it's a trick behind that shit. It's a trick behind all this shit. Because when I didn't go to court, because I'm wondering like, damn, I'm still buying guns. I'm still getting guns with a fucking case. But the whole trick was they got to put a warrant out. And the word warrant is it's 2 words, compounds. War and rent. When they put a warrant on you, that mean they coming to get you. They coming to war on that individual. Because we not together, because we individually separate now. So they war on individuals. We got to say they because it's true. When you going to get got on, they coming 10 cars deep. When I found out I had a warrant, I mean, that's how I know the ancestors, the spiritual realm shit is real, because if it wasn't for my sister, she came and told me that I had a warrant out, and when I seen the shit, the warrant was like coming like the next week or some shit. I already had like a bench warrant or something. It's the regular warrant, and then it's another type of warrant. Then it was the third. I think that's the bench warrant where they coming to get you. This how you know that the spirits and the ancestors are real too, and that we spiritually be in tune. And some people don't, but this how you know. This is why I be why I be disciplined too. Cause some people think this shit be a game or some like a spook finna come save you, bro. It's not. Not so lucky B. I seen that. I've been seeing. I just had to get that flow. Why that's yep. That's all. This is a new age. Stop letting government segregate us. We need to be the power and pull together. And that's the thing. This the thing. You got to come from the heart. Like I don't even know if you're coming from the heart. You could be coming from a state of fear, Smelly. You could be coming from a state like, oh, forgive us, and then you go laugh or be like, yeah, these niggas is not go. Or you could be coming from a point where like the Caucasians in the videos where they're like, yeah, my people is just fucked up. We not shit, cause it's true. And why can't we live in a world where someone doesn't see another person by their skin color? Cause it's deeper than skin color. This is deeper than skin color. Like I said at the beginning of the video or the beginning of the live, is that just because somebody got this, it's all about the inside. It's all about the blood that pump in your veins. It's all about the genetics, bro. And you have people who look like us, but that's not us neither. You sell it like sold out their ancestors, sold out their own ancestors, and sold out the cousins of the land. Sold out. So yeah, it's bigger than the skin color, but at the same time, you should respect yourself. You don't have to be nobody we don't have to be like a sundown town. Let's get into the sundown town. Because going to a job, we have to go far out from our community to go into sundown towns, whether if it's live or not. And you can get caught up in a sundown town without even knowing it. Like the movie Get Out. It's like I said, the young brother, he in a situation. I'm not teasing him or nothing. I'm not even gonna talk about him. I'm not gonna mention no name. But he be having tears and shit. And I'm thinking about the movie Get Out now. I'm like, damn, this nigga in there, he need to get the fuck out. And there's only a few that make it the fuck out. The rest either get their head chopped, they get the police called on them because the white women start fake, or they get killed. I mean, try not to use that word. Yeah. So it's deep. And it's not even that deep. We should be respecting the laws like white people should be sitting with white people, or they should be sitting with the selves that they know. Black people, different. We as a different type of people where we have different tribe and different mindsets, but most times it all equate to the same thing, and that's peace. That's education. But it's like so fucked up because we have wealth, and we still do. It's still wealth today that our people have, but it's not talked about, because if it get talked about, that'll make another black person. That'll make if it was broadly talked about, broadly educated in the schools, it'll make a young person be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like that, or I know I can be like that. You ain't gotta just be on YouTube. You ain't gotta be like you got streamers like making banks. I don't hate on nobody, but I'm not about to degrade myself or salute somebody for degrading themselves to get a fucking check. I don't care if it's 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, bro. You don't have to degrade your. I mean, a motherfucker go do what they do though. A motherfucker go degrade themselves. A motherfucker go, excuse my language, a person go degrade themselves. And this is and we have people that look like us. Like I said, you got black people in the job fields that also want you to degrade yourself. Or meaning like a degrading yourself, it's levels to it. Like streaming is a different level. Like I see shout out, I forgot his name. I think his name Anton Daniels. No, not Anton Daniels. That's somebody that was I don't even like mentioning names, but I do salute the one. I'm trying to get his. I just subbed to him. But he was talking about he be talking about going at he showed different people that do sell out shit. And just like in the job field or just like in the streaming field, it's the same in the job field where a person will acknowledge the light-skinned person more than they will acknowledge their own person that look like them. Knowing the shit that we go through as black people in the community, especially where you know where we at, where we come from, how the government treat us, how everything is set up for us to fail. You will go in this job field and Jay will play friendly with you and try to be cool. Only then you will see true colors come out. Like, and that's what it's the saying and like that in the hood. If it's somebody too friendly, don't trust it. If somebody too friendly, don't trust it. Let the shit come natural and let it work itself. The shit too friendly, you just play that shit off and go about your business. Cause the whole main thing of a job is not to make friends. Like, yeah, you can socialize, but the main thing is not to make friends. It's not to make friends. Now I get it, Smelly, but I don't know where you coming from when you saying hardcore people, because hardcore, it can be as we call our own self, our own people, coons, people who get acknowledged for fucking up their community. I don't care about that. That's that, and I'm talking about that type of shit too, where if somebody that's hardcore, they've been in prison, it's something to brag about. Like, you supposed to get these cool points. That shit don't go past everybody. That shit don't go past me. I'm a humane person. But I'm not finna act the hardest like, oh, because of what I know and how I am. But I'm not finna let that shit lower my vibration and make me scared and make me less of who like. I'm not about to be less for nobody, basically. I'm not about to be less. And I'm not about to lessen no Caucasian person either. But I will speak truth though. Like, this young white dude, he put in this 2 weeks. When I first got to that job, he was so happy to talk to me. He was one of them friendly ones. In the Caucasian versions, he was one of them, the Caucasian friendly, like coming around asking questions and then trying to get into some knowledge and debate. I was already hip, so I'm throwing out hints like, yeah, but I ain't, and this and that. But when you young, like I told him, like, you still young, so I got to remember where you at. Because you kind of can get a pass where you young, but not so much of a pass. And I'm not talking about a pass where you could be ignorant in my face. I'm not talking about that pass. I'm talking about if you being ignorant, I'm going to give you a pass, but I'm going to know, like, this might be who you go be. I'm going to tell you straight up, this might be who you go be. You might be an ancestor who was slaughtering and watching the hangings of other black people. This is your ancestors. Watching the hanging, the burning, the pillaging of body parts, dismembering body, like burning infants, throwing infants in the rivers, in the lakes, flooding cities. Everybody, every Caucasian wasn't the Mike Brown, or not Mike Brown, that's RP Mike Brown, the John Browns. John Brown was the white man who was killing the racist white people. Rhyme with the few black or the black people was rhyme with the few white rebellious, such as one like John Brown. That you only got a very few of them, and we don't even look for that. If it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. It's not like something we looking forward to. But if somebody be like telling us that we are in the wrong, or skin color don't matter, why can't we all just get along? Don't do that, because now that the system is shutting down or the government is going through, that's where a lot of us get trapped at. Like, Like, if you don't acknowledge the black people who been on this land, it's like you playing a role that, oh, we been here first. We not go be the ones that'll throw you out. if the land, if shit get in our hands. We're not even gonna throw you out. You already done did your bloodshed. You already done did. Your ancestors already did. It's up to you, the generations after, the grandbabies after, what you gonna do. If you don't do it, what your grandbaby's gonna do? What you gonna teach them? Is they gonna rebel against the hatred that you teaching them? Man, it's so much. It's a universe of things that's going on this planet alone. It's a universal thing that's going on. Like, it's a like, shout out to you, Smelly. That's a hell of a name. Shout out to anybody though who, acquiring peace. No, acquiring truth that's bringing them peace, whether if you like it or not. Because whether if you like it or not, you bringing this shit to clarity. Because if you don't, it's just fabrication. Like, oh, we all got to get along. No, it's not no such thing as all get along. There is a such thing as we all have our place in time where we have our own sections. Like, we ain't even getting reassured of land. We not even getting reassured land. Over 400 years of oppression. And you mean to tell me we supposed to forget about that? Like, we supposed to just be going on through our lives and continue to go into these jobs dealing with the same oppression that we already been dealing with for 400 years? Nah. And that's why, like, they try to keep other things hidden from plain view. And that's why you got to have the third eye seeing over all this shit, where it's like, oh, I don't even need no job. I just need to invest. Oh, I can do this. I can be a trucker. I can do blue collar jobs. I can go be a plumber. I can go be a technician, computer technician, or electric technician. Learn about the laws and be a lawyer, fighting up against the corruption inside of that world. Because it's not about just having, depending where you going to work at, the main thing for us, yeah, is to get positions. But if you going to do some shit where it's like in a doctor, in a all this shit, matter of fact, no matter if it's blue collar or I don't know what the title for like lawyers and doctor is, but no matter if it's a technician, plumbing, or versus a lawyer, doctors, it's always gonna be corruption inside of all these industries. I'll be watching our people, Black Americans, come up from investing from stocks. And I'll be like, this shit is beautiful, because it's like Wall Street probably wasn't even expecting this shit. That's why I'm looking like it's different avenues. It's just that it take discipline for shit, and it take the willpower. And that's why I'm not telling my next moves or what I want to do. I want to just show so I can show and teach. Whatever it is that I'm gonna do. It's easy to do jobs, but sometimes to get in different jobs, you gotta know how to write resumes. So I might show people how to do my like I just did some resumes. I might show people how I do my resumes, because my resumes, I don't even learn. You got people that don't have the time or don't know like how to put words, and I just came from putting that job I'm at now and just put it on my resume, because I might end up finding the job. Main goal for me is to not work jobs for life. It's because I'm investing. I'm trying to make sure my credit up, build my credit up. I got a child on the way. I got a daughter on the way. Man, I'm not even thinking about really too much of nothing but being up. For even when I fall and make, that's all I'm thinking about. The government shut down, man, I got a daughter on the way. What the fuck can I do now? And they want us in that state of emergency where it's like, if something happens, if something shut down, like the main thing be right in front of us. Garden. I don't know the word to going to get water, harvesting, but everything be right in front of us. Is just that they got us used to being in this cycle of paying Mr. Bill. Who in the fuck is Mr. Bill, and why is my money going to a mother who not in the community at all? Or you reap the benefits, you reaping stolen energy from the people to benefit your lazy fat ass. So you can enjoy life while you feed off of the people who belong naturally on the land. And see, when they have us thinking like we just belong to Africa, somewhere in Africa, Africa is a major continent. Just like America is a major continent, but it's like they try to make it seem like we are black. Anybody who got color in their skin, pigmentation, belongs to Africa or the Caribbeans. Like America itself is a Caribbean place. This is just an operation. It's operated with warfare. That it get cold, then it can warm up. See, we in a time where, like right now, it's raining in Drizzy and this and that. And I ain't talking about Drake. It's raining in Drizzy, if I'm saying that right. This shit gonna come back around full circle. It wasn't even like this. We rarely even got rain the past summer or in spring. It's like we had like 10, probably like two handful of rain that came throughout spring and summer altogether. It's because it's awakening. And they try to put us to sleep with different foods. It's different type of warfare that goes on. Individuals have different power structure for like that powers up like everything around. Now that's a whole different subject, but I'm only mentioning that because, like I said, like it's raining and all this and that right now, but the season around this time has been like showing like every year is something different. It could snow multiple times. It could snow one time. It can rarely be snow. It was rarely snow this past winter. I've been in this car. I bought this car, and I'm like, damn, I don't even want to drive this shit like this on the highway. It didn't even seem like it wasn't no winter. Cause I stopped thinking about it, and I'm like, man, this is gonna be good. Cause a lot of people see when the black people keep hearing that they are the power, they this and that. A lot of black people are really thinking like, damn, I don't even want no snow. I don't even like snow no more. Like I don't even like the cold shit. So it start to just if our minds and I'm not saying black guys is something chosen, it's because of what we made up of, for one, and for two, the land that we own. We is connected to the land, so it's not that the darker the complexion, the more you connected. It's about the genetics and the connection that you are connected with through the soil. Whether if it's up here in Michigan or in Texas, Florida, New Orleans or Louisiana, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, California, Nevada, it don't matter where foot you step in that. Hell, it probably don't even matter what country. I don't know. But all I know is that that's how connected we really we really are. We so connected that this is why like we have like the six senses and higher. Like the six senses as in like above the five senses: touch, taste, smell, hear, and see. We have the feeling, the natural intuition, the dreams, the hearing of thoughts, its names like clairvoyance. Like we have this shit. And this is because we on the land. And this shit it goes so deep because we can feel the politics shit. But and this is why we have so much entertainment around us, because the entertainment is to block us from using these 6 senses and higher. But some 6 senses and higher still be there. You can be watching TV and get to thinking about some shit, and either the shit gonna come up on TV or it's gonna come up in some type in your reality, because it's meant to be. It's just meant to be. And it could be so fucked up where if they put fear, like, oh, it's gonna be riots, ain't no more food, it's gonna be riots. That can be true. But if you have chosen people who are responsible, rather like me, I'm chosen. I ain't gotta have I don't get paid from YouTube, or I don't have the biggest following, but I know I'm chosen, not because of the rights of people, but it is from the rights of people that I met or didn't meet, whether if it's been on here or in real life. It's the rights from the ancestors. So, and I've been responsible. So if you have chosen people around, that energy can just change the whole frequency. And and I ain't the only chosen person, but it's different type of responsibilities that each chosen one have. It's different type of sacrifices that each chosen have. Like, it's different energy that we all have. You know, so I just wanted to get that off my chest. And you know what's crazy? I just got this, and it's a thing. Like, I just was like feeling sick. Started last week, had a little sneeze, little throat or some shit, like cough or something. And yesterday was like the killing part. Like, cause I get up so early. I get up early. Had the cough yesterday. I end up getting these cough drops. Now, I don't take medicine, but I do if I'm feeling some shit, because I know the weather changed. I know the atmosphere changed. This weather just changed, and I'm like, damn. But I lost my cough. I end up having, I don't want to say this shit, but it was basically, I detoxed the shit out of my body, just naturally detoxed. I couldn't even go to work. I was detoxing all night. I even was dreaming still. I didn't dream. I'm like, woke up like, damn. And I felt when I woke up, because I really could have still went to work, but I was still kind of detoxing. So I just went and go give me a note. But that's how I know, like I'm feeling way better. Just that quick. Because the sacrifices and people, and these people, they hate when we take a day off. Like, I'm not finna keep giving my energy away to no job, bro. Y'all don't even appreciate, like, you have these people who get these positions in these jobs. I know I just went off on a whole different type of shit, but when white people get these jobs, and specifically it's a white woman that run the station, and see, I'm not even degrading the Caucasian community or the white people, because I'm using white man and white woman. I'm not saying, oh, that boy or that girl, because if it was a situation when I do that, it's because of how the situation, like, if it was a white boy that was doing some white boy shit, we gonna call it out. But we gonna put respect even when somebody on some bullshit. Like the white woman who run the line, she don't even actually help out. She don't even help us. She just got the position to feel good. And people like that is the reason why a lot of people don't want to see women in charge of shit. But it's not black women that's doing that shit. Not at all. Because the one job I was at, it was a black woman. This is like the second plant. This is like the first plant I was at for the like, it's the second plant, but this was like the main one I was at. So a black woman, she was in position. And that woman liked me too, though. I ain't gonna lie. When I say liked me, I know, oh man, you. I'm like, nah, because I got it like that. But she was in there, in a higher position over other white people. But she was in there actually doing her job too. She wasn't favoritism, no white person or black person. White women get in positions and with favoritism and would act like they doing a job. Not all white women. I ain't gonna say not all of them. But because I only worked around, this was like my first time ever working with a white supervisor versus another job I was at. This white woman was snitching on me mad as hell because I was in there doing push-ups. When the machine go down, I'm not finna just sit up there and then try to be like, oh, this machine up, you can do this after I'm sitting there for like, they're in there 10 minutes waiting. Like, people who get job positions don't even actually want to see, especially somebody black, they don't want to see us work and make money and mind our business. Even if it's slave wages, because this shit is slave wages, or what you call that? It's slave wages. It's another word, but you know, they don't want to see us make a way regardless, man. There's people that really hate and will call us lazy and say we not doing this or say we not listening, all because they want to have this power control. That's it. They want to have this power over black people so bad that they want us to degrade ourselves or make us feel guilty because of how they look or how they feel and what's shown on TV. They think we all walk by that. We don't all go by that. And most of the time, none of us go by that shit. None of us go by what's on TV. Nah, Jan Kui. But it's good though. And I already said that. I already didn't mention that. I don't know if you just got here, but and that's this is what I'll be talking about too. You got this type of energy where somebody will come in somebody's business and don't even know what's going on. Jan Kui, you just did that shit. Who don't know this not a plantation? Who said this was not even a plantation? This whole platform is a plantation. America is a plantation itself. The whole fucking world a plantation. But you just feel free because you can go put hair on your top of your hair. You can go do whatever you want to do. You can go put nails on top of your nails. And shout out to the ancestors because I heard there's ancestors that did do that. But I'm not talking about the ancestors who did it to try to look and have the beauty of a Caucasian woman, because on the plantation times it was forced. Now y'all freely do it. No, the cracker ain't even making you do this shit no more. You just doing the shit blatantly to get accepted by the European Caucasian standard. Jan Queen, I don't know if that's you, but let's talk about that if you want to bring that up. But I ain't even gonna talk about it. I ain't even gonna talk about it. Matter of fact, because I don't even feel like going through that shit, man. I ain't even got the energy for that. I'm specifically comparing shit. And you got people like that come in and disrupt. Probably be loving white people more than their own kind. Probably I don't even care. I'm just mentioning some shit. I'm not even claiming that I was on a plantation. I don't know where she got that shit from. People just be coming when they hear. And for the people who been here, matter of fact, you can go throughout the video. I ain't even mention the word slavery that much. I'm specifically talking about, I said slave wages and here come a troll. I didn't mention nothing about no plantation or nothing until that person came in. See, I gotta learn how to have that. That's why I'm training back. I'm training. I'm back on training shit. I'm back training on this because this is fucking war. It's verbal war. It's mental warfare. It's not physical. It's not no touching. It's not no killing. It's not none of that. It's all verbal warfare. You got people that'll come in and want to start shit. And I don't, because people don't, you got the right. This shit is public. I'm not stopping nobody from coming in and saying what they saying, but I got also the right to get the fuck, thump your ass up out my shit. Slap your ass up out of here. Shit. But I was already talking about that. I already said it's black investors that's going surpassing shit. I already didn't mention the whole point was this whole point of this video was saying like it don't matter if you at McDonald's, it don't matter if you in a shop, it don't matter if you doing electrician, it don't matter if you in a real estate, it don't matter if you in a invest, it don't matter what status of class you at, you will still have to deal or get around and get away from hatred from white people. Now, like if you in the job field and in the school, if you have to work around them, it's that's what I'm talking about. If you investing and you free, like you working for yourself, you ain't got to deal with that shit. Our people not having to deal with that shit. We talking so, and I'm not comparing because I don't want nobody, because people come in and look for something to cry about. I'm not about to dick suck and ass kiss no Caucasians, no black sellouts, or no, I'm not about to come from nobody feelings and shit. Or I'm not about to hate on nobody neither at the same time. But I'm not about to sit up here and salute somebody degrading themselves, bro, by eating chicken and eating watermelon, bro. I ain't about to say no streamer names, but y'all like this is a whole plantation. If you get killed for telling the truth, and if you get applaud for degrading yourself, no, this ain't no plantation. This is a fucking zoo. This is a fucking zoo. And where the fuck we at? We at 810. You get caught around here doing that degrading shit. It's shit. We check ourselves. It's people around here that check each other. Cause we gotta check ourselves. We have to make sure we in order and check, bro. Cause if you walking around degrading yourself, and then you come crying to the next black person, like you degrade your black woman, like the black woman that just came in, the sister who just came in, cause I'm gonna still treat her as a sister, cause she don't know either know where I was coming from on some assumption shit or just want to argue or some shit. But it's like, I done seen this shit, bro. I'm seeing motherfuckers degrade themselves and come crying about situations. And the only reason why they crying is because of their soul. They feel my soul, real life, not this internet. We talking about flesh, eye to eye contact. Aura to aura. Cause our aura field, we walk around in a bubble. It's an unlimited amount of bubbles, and bubbles can interact like the brainstorm that create. We are magnetically attracted on different levels. And see, a person see me in a car, a person see me walking, especially when I'm walking, and be like, oh, you poor. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. Bro, you don't even know my situation. I'm just making a video. I'm just live on a video. You don't know where I'm finna go after this. Man, but fuck it though. It is what it is though. But people feel me, bro. People actually feel me. And sometimes the same people that cry out, they'll get mad at you. They'll get mad at you and act and try to play you. But that's when the creativity kept to come in. Like, okay, it's bigger than just talking. It's using the AI. You got people who's scared to use AI, black people who's scared to use AI, or talking about Jesus, the world about to end. This white person mindset. That's that white, that they want us to think this shit. And when I'm talking about white, I'm talking about the systematic shit where it's like people who enjoying this system, they enjoying our people going at jobs and not being creative. We have abundance of shit to do. We have abundance of shit to use to create shit. AI, artificial intelligence, really called ancient intelligence. Ancient intelligence. They only call it artificial because they artificially make intelligence from things that our ancestors already was making. I just seen a video. Matter of fact, I need to do a reaction video that a black woman, and this is on the Black History channel. It's called Black History on YouTube. It's a YouTube channel. It's two. It's one called Black History Exposed and one called Black History. I don't know if they both on the same person, but anyway, I just seen this video pop up. I gotta watch it. I just seen one with a brother. It said he was the first one that created robots. And it was something from a train, using some on a train and some and something that made it was like automatic, basically, like it was doing its own thing. And I'm thinking like, damn, that is the first robot type of shit. And so they make it look like we going into this future, or this is what it systematically is meant for, is to keep the people behind. And when I mean people, yeah, that's from the people of America, basically. But we still have to, but I seen a video of it said if a black woman was the first one to create the AI. Now I'm about to watch that. I gotta watch that, and I want to do reaction videos because I got a laptop, but I don't know where I want to do my shit at. But yeah, I gotta watch that because I'm like, this shit crazy. And then this the thing, I just seen one video, the Civil War, during the Civil War in South Carolina, where it was 600 black men who created an army and was fighting this is the first Klansmen before they came back in the 1920s. This Civil War, I think it said, was like 1894, 1860 something, or some shit like that. And it made me make sense, like, damn, okay, yeah. And the black brothers, the black military, didn't even kill the Klansmen. They specifically didn't use the laws that was written, and they used them. They stormed in, bust in, came through the night. They didn't shoot nobody. They specifically came through with no casualties and arrested them Klansmen. This is before they put the holes in the eye and hid their face, basically made a ski mask with a cone on their head. And I even heard that shit came from some African tribe, like some ghost type shit. And that shit, I'm like, never know. But man, that shit throwing me off, like how but I can't let that throw me off my game, because that's just jealousy, envious spirits that come through seeing people talk and have the guts to come out and speak their truth, speak their mind. And you got ones who want to come through and make it look like you crazy, or like, oh, why you talking about slavery? You ain't never been through slavery. Why you talking about, like, damn, you can't talk about shit without a motherfucker getting offended, bro. But it's good though. That shit threw me off for a second. But anyway though, but I get it though. It's a growth thing, like where people need to grow up at. Like, if I'm not one of them ones, I don't be on Instagram, I don't be on Facebook specifically because it's so much on in Twitter. If I'm using them platforms, I'm only using them to promote my shit that's got whatever it is. I'm not posting about nothing. I ain't been on social, and I enjoy it. This is the only social media platform I be on because it's basically a TV and socialize. But Shit. So that, like, ignorance, man, ignorance. It's like a big thing, man. Like where people can come and hate on you and act like they know what you're talking about and be like, oh, I do know what you're talking about. And that's not right. Like, damn, bro, I ain't even get the whole sentence out. I ain't even done yet. I just got started. But it is what it is, though. I ain't sweating this shit. Like, that's why I said it's so much at our hands. Like, you can generate an AI thought that's in whatever thoughts is in your head. You can put that shit in AI. Put that shit in the AI app, Chat GPT or Nvidia.com, where you can make a video or some shit. And I've been slipping on that lately. I gotta pay for my subscription again, but because I ain't been using the shit. Cause that shit is some powerful shit. How like you can just have a thought and just put it in, and then it generate an image. And if you need to edit it, like darn near come out the same. If it don't come out the same, it's still gonna be some creative from your own thought form. And they scared of this type of power because it's giving individuals power. Some people thinking it's gonna take away jobs. Like, no, this is gonna enhance jobs. It's gonna enhance people's creativity to create with other creators type of shit. Like somebody who in the UFOs like me, we can come together and have our own. Like I can create a UFO video, and somebody who already created some shit will see my shit and be like, man, I want to collab. That type of shit. Cause we know and see the person that came in here with that disruptive energy, like I know where I come from. I don't come from no plantation. I come from the stars. I know where I come from. This is why I say like we can change. I changed the frequency. I'm one of the runs that's the reason why it's a lot of shit safe. Where I'm from, we in the trenches. You run your mouth, you better really be able to bag it up, or we know you just about gossip. You ain't about the peace. You ain't about the love for your people and for people in general. You know, you gonna have the disruptors in every race or every person that's in that genetic gene pool. Because sometimes we say race, we thinking like skin tone is the main thing, when it's the insides, the genetics, the bloodline of your veins, the fingerprints. And you know what's so spiritual? This my thoughts is like somebody might be white, Chinese, Arab, Indian, Spanish, or somebody in these lands could have pigmentation in the same fingerprint as me or as you. This the thing, like I think my thought platform, because I heard somebody say that shit and it made like we all born with different fingerprints than our family members. And I'm like, damn, that shit do make sense. So we can have the same fingerprints as somebody. I can have the same fingerprints as somebody in New York. I can have somebody. We can have the same fingerprints as somebody else probably in another country. Our fingerprints is uniquely made, man. Like the shit, like the thoughts or the thought of like us being universally like everywhere is like you like, oh, it might be another me in another dimension. That another dimension can still be on Earth. And that another you can be in another dimension. Not the dream where you can see you in another dream where you like when you sleep and then you wake up and you don't even know you sleep. You don't even know you dreaming. You just living in that world too. But we talking about on Earth where, I mean, we talk about here where in the same waking world, you can find somebody with the same fingerprint as you, or you might not find them, but it's somebody out there that with the same fingerprint as you. And that's how universally like. Now I could be wrong, but I could be right though. I don't know. I'm just saying though, because we don't all have the same fingerprints. I don't have the same fingerprints as my father or my mother, and neither do you. My mama don't have the same fingerprints as her mother or father, and my grandmother and grandfather don't have the same fingerprints as their mother and as their father. Simple as that. That means we are all uniquely created different. That don't mean that we don't have the same gene pool or genetics, but it's just something unique that's still gonna be about us. It's just like female and male. Plants form female and male also. A plant can start off, or a flower, different flowers can start off different, and they can be like this, go from green and it go to yellow, or go from yellow to red or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about. I just had to unblock her. Like, I don't block anybody, but I just be able to get my thoughts out because I don't got that energy every day, especially with somebody that look like me. I don't be wanting to debate nobody that look like me, especially if we all come from America. Like, I'm just not about to do it, bro. But I'm not about to let nobody just come in and just assume some shit that I said or some shit, or like, nah, I ain't. But anyway, though, I'm finna be up out here, though. You know, it's all good. Peace, awareness, lessons to have rule. You know, we repping that GL369, big gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Big gang shit. People see that, oh, it's the devil sign. They're running up out of here. It's all good though. It's all good. Um, been here an hour. Damn, an hour long talking. Told you I got better. I was just sick. I was just fucked up. I'm glad I took the day off work too though. Shit, I be chilling. And that's the thing, like, people don't get it where I be coming from. She came in and said, and I'm not putting her on blast. It's just a thought form of like, everybody thought form and everybody different. You might have seen some shit on Facebook or Twitter, some shit, or X, Instagram, and been like, damn, everybody talking about this. Everybody talking about this. And watch the video where somebody like, yeah, everybody talking about slavery. All of them. Like, no, bro, I'm specifically just saying wages. And I'm specifically saying white people too. But it's still a factor of fuck with the darker people first. It's still a fuck with the people with the kinkiest hair first. Or the most waviest straight hair. Wavy straight meaning like, you know, your natural hair. But it's waves in it. Fuck with them people first. I'm seeing this shit firsthand. I always see this shit. And they always see it too. I seen a couple brothers with dreads. Like, I'm like, damn, these niggas getting fucked with. Out here in Crackerville, Hunkyville, certain brothers just ain't gonna make it how other of us gonna make it. But certain times it's because they either young and they don't know how that world work yet in the 9 to 5 field, which is good. They might be coming from a hustle mentality, like getting it out the mud straight up. Because that 9 to 5 world is you working $15, $16, $20 per hour. And it's like, if that ain't going into nothing to invest, if it ain't going into no to no type of resources and shit. And I've been working for 10 plus years. So I'm talking about for me too. It's like we waste our time working. It's like, although, yeah, keep yourself up, get new clothes and get your teeth clean, all that shit. And I have my hair rough. So I don't be caring about that all the time. But if at a point in time where it's like, especially me now, I got a daughter on the way, so I'm really like my mind on some, and I put myself in this situation for that reason to make me want to be like, do it for somebody else. I gotta do for somebody else, because if the family won't want it, I know my family that I'm gonna create go want it. That's the only reason why I'm passing down the legacy. You know what I'm saying? And I keep that thing with me too, though. This motherfucker hard as hell. I ain't gonna show it on camera. Where we from? 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 Better have something. Where we from? Where we from? Better have your mind right. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from, fam? And where you from? I know there's some haters out there watching, plotting on me in my situation. Know they want to see a brother body dropping, or see me in the cell, want to see me block hopping. I got a daughter on the way. I'm going to watch her scotch hopping. Oh, shit. Damn. Hold on. All right, I'm out, y'all.